What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains, short edition, 5 minutes or less. I am self-aware, diagnosed narcissist Lee Hammock, better known as mental illness. And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about how some narcissists and toxic people will use the court system to bully co-parenting, to control you and things like that. Use the threat of court to control you. Stay tuned, like and subscribe. So this is true sometimes when you're dealing with narcissists and toxic people, how they will threaten to take you to court over something with the children. Like a lot of narcissists and toxic people like to use the kids as leverage and use the court systems to keep you in check and things like that. Where they'll threaten to, every time you don't do something that they want you to do, right to court, straight to court. Or they'll threaten to go get full custody and stuff like that. But you have to ask yourself, do they really want full custody? Because a lot of times when you're dealing with narcissists and toxic people, the power lies in the threat. Like if they follow through with the threat, they lose the power, they lose the control. So the threat of taking you to court and the threat of you losing custody of your kids scares you into doing what they want you to do and things like that. And this happens a lot of times when you're dealing with narcissistic people who aren't really involved in the kids' lives, but all of a sudden they get them one day out of the month, and then all of a sudden they threaten to take you to court for full custody if you don't do something they want you to do, or if you don't change your schedule for something that they want you to do and things like that. I'm going to go to court and get full custody because you're an unfit parent. Stay strong, stay safe. So welcome back. If you couldn't read the text on the screen, it says, when my ex did not get his way, he runs to court or threatens me with court for my daughter. Absolutely yes. Post-separation abuse is common in toxic relationships with narcissists and toxic people. Just because the relationship ends does not necessarily mean that the abuse will stop, especially if you still have connections to that person that they're willing to use against you. Typically in situations like this, it's going to be either financial or it's going to be children. Children are that's why I tell people, if you think you're dealing with a narcissist, if you're watching this video right now, and you think you're dealing with a narcissist or toxic person, and you do not have kids with this person, do not have kids with this person. Kids don't fix things. Kids leave you asking questions like this on TikTok and Instagram and things like that, or leaving statements like this, because a lot of narcissists and toxic people want to punish you. They want to punish you by taking you to court every single time. They want to exhaust your resources. They want to exhaust your funds. They want to exhaust your time, effort, and energy, to the point where you just do what they want. You just do what they want you to do. So because to keep from going to court or keep from having to hear about the threat of going to court and things like that. Because a lot of times they'll use the court system to bully the other parent. You mean? But sometimes this is how it goes, y'all. Especially if you're dealing with a broke narcissist that doesn't have the funds, they'll just threaten to take you to court. Because sometimes the power of a narcissist or a toxic person lies in the actual threat, not going through with it. The threat is the power. Going through with it, yeah, it will be power in that moment, but they will lose their control. They will lose that power. So if they threaten it and they actually do it, they can't threaten you anymore, because once it's done, it's done. You see what I'm saying? Once it's done, it's done. But sometimes you get the narcissistic person with money and resources that will threaten to take you to court. And every time you don't do something wrong, every time you don't stick to the parenting agreement, every time you feel like they say you alienate them, they'll run to the courthouse. They'll serve you some papers, have you having to get off of work, have you find a babysitter or something like that so you can attend court. Make you hire a lawyer so the lawyer can go to court for you and things like that. Post-separation abuse in the toxic relationships are real, y'all. They are absolutely real. It just is. It happens all the time. So if you're dealing with a narcissist or a toxic person and you don't have kids with them, y'all, do not make your life harder by having kids with this person. If you've broken up with them, y'all get back together. Do not let them clap them cheeks and put a baby in you, or do not put a baby in them. Please, for the love of God, save yourself, save these future children for being drugged back and forth between two people who don't like each other, or one person that hates the other person and is trying to use the kids to punish them. They like to use the kids as leverage and things like that. They just absolutely do. But anyways, y'all, thank you for tuning into another episode. Short, sweet, to the point. Like and subscribe for more. Interact with the video, y'all. Thank you. Mental Illness is out. Peace.